Look, if you take a look, if this one's straight down is 35, that means that this guy right here is 35, right? Right?
Okay.
And then this guy's 45.
Then how do you find the bottom of it?
So you can use that if you want. If you don't
I
like
don't
this,
know that.
I'm going to tell him it's for lazy. I'm going to tell him it's for lazy. Maybe for lazy class grade 9 because he taught you that in grade 9. But if you forgot it, you can say that's 55, right? With the right angle.
Yeah.
Because right, that's the right angle, so it's 55. Just make that 45. Okay, from the volume, I assume that means you guys are totally done. We're close to it. So so I'm going to take this up because I want to get to Superman question here. So I was talking to Michael here, and he had some good ideas on how to solve this one. We drew, first of all, this 35-degree angle straight down. That's what a page you can see. This 35-degree angle straight down because this first tension had a 35-degree angle straight down. Okay. Then what we did is we drew the 45 in. Now, Michael said he forgot the Z pattern from grade 9. Okay, but if you want to, you could have went zzz, 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 and got 35 over here if you wanted to. Okay, and that would make those all right angles there, which makes this angle right there equal to 100. Is everyone feeling sort of okay with that 100 degrees?
So what I did is I did like the Z pattern and I found the angle that the cross 35 and it also happens to be 45. So I just did 180 lines.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's draw this up, guys. Can you stay with me here, please? Okay, I'm going to quickly, let you guys quickly solve this for me. I'm going to redraw it because I like to. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Sadler. Remember I said I couldn't make triangles? I wasn't kidding. So there's T2, there's 100 degrees, there's T1, there's 45, and there's 35, and there's 637.65. All right, I'm going to pick on someone at random, that being James. James, can you solve for T1 for me, please? You certainly do. Go ahead. That was nice. I like it. Go ahead, T1. Go ahead.
T1 over sine 45.
Yeah.
And then 100 equals 100 over 6 and 3.
Now you have to remember, James and everyone else, that angles go sine cos, right? Only angles go sine cos. So T1 equals 637.65 times sine 45 all over sine 100. Alistair, were you able to get that answer by any chance?
457.84.
That's a lot. Spider-Man's web is powerful. It's 400 newtons. But I only had to lift 100 newtons for my daughter, and I was already saying you're too heavy. All right, can somebody do the same thing, Nathan, for T2 for me, please?
T2 over sine 35.
Sine 35, yeah.
637.65 over sine 100.
Hold on a second. Go ahead.
371.38.
And if you're looking to check if your answer is right, these two ones should be less than the vertical one. Okay, or so should added up together should be greater than the vertical one. Okay, is that sort of okay?
So then if we added up and it became less, then it's not right now.
Right on. It could, just if you think right, like component-wise, it has to be something bigger to get to the top one. All right, what do you guys want next? An incline plane or like one of those river questions on a boat or something, or? What's that? Incline plane. Okay, I'm going to make this. How about I do this one? I'll start with an incline plane. Tomorrow for the warm, I'll do a boat. Okay, for the warm question, or something involving or Superman or something like that. Okay, I'll do the boat question, and then we'll carry on to the test on Wednesday. Can you guys please? Is anyone here friends with Derek? 8 times 10, 11. Who else are we missing then? Tanner, he's going on hockey, he's going on Wednesday anyway. Is that all we're missing? And you are doing the test. And that's okay. Okay, what example are we on? I don't even know. Example 3, can I call this? 4? All right. Oh, perfect. Is it anyone's birthday today? Okay, I'm gonna click on, it's your birthday? Okay, perfect. Caleb carries
Happy birthday, Caleb.
his 40 Newton calculus assignment. We'll make it a 50-degree hill. If the angle between the rope and Caleb's arm,
Literally read in his calculus set.
oh, it's, you know how big the first assignment was? Think about that. Somebody took like 28 pages or something. It's 45 degrees. What force must Caleb use? Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to hit pause in the video, I'm going to ask you guys to try and do the free body diagram yourself. What that is the force diagram. Okay, to list all the forces. Once you have that done, I'll take you through the math to finish it up. But the diagram is what you guys will need to be able to do. Okay, so try it out. This one is almost identical to the first question, except I already gave you what gravity is. It's 40 newtons. That's pulling down. I don't know, is 40 newtons a lot? I have no idea. It's not. Well, I guess Spider-Man just lifted 800 newtons. I checked out to 400 newtons to make it a realistic, like the big assignment he's pulling. 400, can anyone, if I can squeeze that 0 in, I'll make it 400. 400 newtons. You gotta have a little bit of unrealism in here. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the diagram, pause the video, I want you guys to try the diagram, please. Okay, I'm gonna draw it 2 ways, like on the angle, and then I'm also gonna draw it flat. If you just wanna do the angle one, as long as you can get all the force in there, I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm going to draw a 50-degree hill, which looks sort of like this. And this is a steep hill. Caleb, you can do it all, I'm confident in you. Here's his assignment, which is 400 newtons. And then we have Caleb. That is 45. The force of Caleb. Okay. There's still lots more vectors. If you want to draw your forces like this, you may. Okay, I'm going to draw it. All right. Good. I'm going to draw it flat. Okay. So we're going to have. I just think this is easier to do it this way. Here's that. Here's the assignment. Here's Caleb. Okay. Somebody tell me now. Be brave. Who not pick on yet? Oh, Austin, cool. Can you give me one force that I haven't written on there, please? FGX. FGX. To the left, good. Luke, what else do I get here for a force? FGY. FGY, which will be straight up. Or straight down, right? Any other force? There should be 3 more forces I need to add on here. Brad, since you're the oldest person in this class, I don't know if you are or not. Give me one other force, please. Yeah, force of Caleb, X and force of Caleb, Y, good. So FCX and FCY. That's 45 degrees, right? Again, I'm going to put a normal force on here too. Okay, without looking back at your notes, Somebody tell me in English how I finish this question, because this is the thing I need to understand the concept behind. In English, go ahead.
So basically, since we have the force of gravity, we have to find force of gravity x, and then that equals to force of kill of x.
Good.
And then with that, we can find the force of kill.
So everyone understand that, because that's the perfect thing we gotta do. You find FGX, you know that's equal to the opposite of this, and then you use that angle to find the force of failure. Good? Okay, so let's find that then. FGX plus FGY, here's 400 newtons.
So how is this different from what?
It's not, it's the very same.
Okay.
I wanted to give you guys one so you could get the standard. So this is FGY. That's FGX.
And we don't have to worry about like the y components whatsoever, right?
Not for this one. Not for this one. The only thing I should mention here is that they said in one of the questions they talked about friction. Okay, what the force of friction would be if they say like force of friction is equal to 0.2 F of G. What that would mean is that the force of friction would go down the hill. 0.2 times whatever that is would be down the hill. Okay, right? So it's going pointing again in this direction, same as that. Yeah.
So how do you have the full image of you?
Yeah, no problem. So what I did was, here's FGX is actually pointing down in this direction, right? So if you take a look at this compared with the 400, this is a right angle, which is going to make this top one 40 degrees. Okay, so the angle between FGX and the force of gravity is going to be 40 degrees. All right, so that's just using this small little triangle. All right, who went out picked on yet today? Yeah.
For the final answer, we just need to find the hypotenuse.
Yeah. And I haven't picked on you today yet, I don't think. Can you solve for FGX for me, please?
So sin 15.
Good. Could you get an answer for that, please? A little louder.
306.
So confirm that. I'm going to solve FGY because it's possible in your test I could say find all forces. It's possible I could say that, right? So FG, so I'm going to say cos of 50 equals FGY over 400. FGY.
Wait, when you use oh,
I use cos, that's the difference, I think.
oh,
Okay. So someone write that, tell me that. Okay, let me just draw this on my diagram and then we'll continue to solve. So FGX I had as 306.4. And this is 257.1. Now, let me just ask one thing before I continue. Does it make sense that his force down the hill is going to be bigger than gravity? Why? Is that okay for it to be that way? Okay, have you ever walked up a 50-degree hill? I know football players do all the time. You guys do uphill training all the time. The steeper the hill, what's going to happen? The harder it is, meaning the more you're going to push backwards. Okay, right? So once you get past 45, you're actually there's more of a force going downwards than there is actually your feet going in there, right? And that's what they're saying, right? If you have 6.4, it's going backwards, that's going down the hill, and 227 is down. Yeah.
do you need to find the
No, you don't need to, but just in this, I just said it's possible on your test or on your assignment, I could say find all forces, right? So if I had to find all forces, I'd do that. So as we said before, I'm going to write this on here again. We're going to say F GY equals Fn plus FCY. Okay, and FGX equals FCX. So drawing my final triangle, and FCX is going to be 306. Okay, this is going to be a big answer. I hope you're feeling strong, Caleb.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to say cos 45 properly this time equals 306.4 for FC. FC equals 306.4 over cos 45. I can't do that in my head, unfortunately. We'll get an answer. Austin, in the zone, go ahead. Okay, now this is the weird thing. The book only weighs 400 newtons. Because the hill is so steep, he's got to pull more than that. Okay, that's the idea, right? The hill is so steep plus his arm, he's got to pull more than that for the weight of the assignment. Yes?
Do you want us to use that method that you used?
No, if you, as long as, okay, I got some flack this morning from two students that said that physics students had been using this unit every day. Okay, if you do it a different way in physics, that's fine. For me, just visualizing this is easier to visualize. But if you did it, probably include what you just did this to put all the angles like that. That's fine. All right, are we sort of feeling okay about this? Better than we did 24 hours ago? Okay.
I'm feeling better.
I would strongly recommend tonight to do 7 and 8. 7 and 8 or 6 and 7? 7 and 8. Do 7 and 8 tonight. Even though I'm giving you an extra day, I get those to get everything ready, so in case there are any questions asked you, the more you're ready to go for them. Okay, so try 7 and 8 tonight. There are a few tricky ones. Number 10, I think it's a little mean, but teachers will do with that.
No, I have most of it done.
See you guys. Wish me luck. I'm teaching grade 9s for the first time today.